I just listened to you on Smartlist. They replayed your episode, which was fantastic. And I also happened to be rewatching the FX show Damages with Glenn Close and Rose Byrne and some other great people. And I can't help but think that you would have been an amazing add-in as a cast member there, either as a regular or as a cameo. Any thoughts on that?
Sure, that would have been great. But I loved that show. And you know who did a really dramatic, brilliant turn on that show, besides Ted Danson, who is a brilliant dramatic actor as well anyway, but God, he's incredible on that. Arthur Frobisher was his character's name. I don't know why I remember. Martin Short had like a dramatic, amazing role on that show, and he was incredible in like season 3.
Should I check out Damages? I've never seen it.
Oh my God, yes. Yes, I can't. I don't know anyone else who watched Damages.
Yeah.
It was on FX, and then I think it maybe moved to another. It flailed. You could tell it was struggling to stay alive, and it was fucking brilliant. Brilliant.
I'll take your word for it. You got me into 9 Perfect Strangers.
Ooh, oh no, I have one episode still that's out that I haven't seen yet. I have.
But Damages, we're talking Damages.
Fucking Damages. And that's the first time I ever saw Rose Byrne in anything. And it's a dramatic role. So when seeing her in like Bridesmaids and all these comedies subsequently, I'm like blown away because I knew her as a dramatic. I was nominated for a Sarah Silverman program the same year as like they were both nominated as well. And Mariska Hargitay would, I guess, always every year have a brunch for all the women
nice.
actor nominees. So I got to go that one year, and Glenn Close and Rose Byrne were both there. They were both nominated. It was a show nobody saw. Like, it's so frustrating to me. It's so good. Normalize watching Damages subsequently to its airing. But I did this. I've done this twice. Once was at this brunch. I had talked a little bit with Rose and told her what a fan I was. And I was talking to Glenn Close and told her what a fan. And then we're all sitting at this brunch and having different conversations. And something came up that was somehow related to what I was talking to Rose about earlier. But I called her Ellen, which is her character's name. And I go,
that's hilarious.
Ellen. And she didn't turn. And Glenn Close was sitting across from me. And she looked at me like, are you talking to Rose? Like, I mean, I'm supposed to be hipper than this because I'm actually an actor, but like I get so sucked into shows, you know?
Yeah.
And I realized I was calling her by her character's name. And that happened. I just actually did Ted Danson's podcast and we talked about this, which is I was a character on the show he was on with Jason Schwartzman and Zach Galifianakis. I can't remember the name right now.
Oh, yeah. The Jonathan Ames show.
Yeah, the Jonathan Ames show. Bored to Death.
Bored to Death.
It was called Bored to Death. But Ted was also on Damages as this evil, unbelievable character. I mean, just incredible. He's one of my all-time favorite actors. And his name's Arthur on that. In this show, his name was something else, George, Charles, I don't know. And in the scene, I'm a therapist and I'm making Ted Danson and Jason Schwartzman rub my feet. I remember I had to get a pedicure for it. And I say something to his character and I called him Arthur.
Whoa.
Obviously that wasn't my line, was whatever his name is in this. And I'm an actor that, unless made to, I kind of say the gist of the line. That's probably not good advertisement for my acting. But there are things that I have to say things word for word, and I will learn it word for word. But you know what I mean? It's like, and I called him Arthur, and he looked at me like he broke character and looked at me, and everything kind of stopped, and I still didn't know what was wrong. They said, you called me my Damages character name, and I was like, oh my God. I really, I am a TV nerd. I love these TV shows. I love when they're, now in America, we're getting more of that European, 8-episode seasons that are just brilliant. I love it. But Damages, fuck.
Here's